So these Vibes in 5 Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. You can always call me, bro, you see me, bro, you see me. This show is sponsored by Pleno. Pleno is an online marketing platform where you can purchase whatever you want or sell whatever you want on it. That's the Pleno. And then we have the Pleno business, where business owners like restaurants, schools, radio stations, boutiques, whatever you own, if you want to get a lot of attention from both local folks and foreign folks, all you have to do is to sign your business app onto the Pleno business app, download it on Google Play Store, App Store, onto your phone, and sign up your business onto it. And for you to make extra cash, if you have a car or you have a motorbike, you want to make extra cash, sign up to Pleno Delivery and become part of our delivery, agents. And so if you purchase something from the Pleno market or the Pleno online market, your car could be used for delivery, and then you make some extra cash from it. So Pleno business and Pleno delivery, all these three products coming from the Pleno, family. And then if you want to eat some good food, especially Kenke for that matter, Awokomi has a restaurant. All you have to do is to get into the Awokomi restaurant located on the Kasua Road, SEC to be precise, and eat something good. My name Arnold Mensalavanya. You can always call me, bro, you see me. I have Shatta Wale with me on Vibes in 5, and we're going to be talking about his collaboration with Beyoncè. He is on Beyonce's next album, yet to be released, The Lion King, and she features Shatta Wale on a big story for Ghana, big story for our music industry, and we're going to be talking about that. So Shatta Wale is with me to delve into the conversation. Stick around. This is a big day for all of us, because I've got Shatta Wale on Vibes in 5 one more time, and this time he comes with a bigger news. I mean, one that the whole Africa is looking out for. We never saw this coming, this quick, because of things that have been happening. They've tagged you local champion and all. Local champion. Are you still a local champion? My first question.
Well, I'm still a local champion. I'm proud to be a local champion because through my locality and my localness, Beyoncé wants to be in my locality and make sure that, yes, I want to enter into your, zone. So being a local champion, it's not anything bad, but it shows that you run a turf that people would like to invest or come
Definitely.
to one day. So, yes, I love to be a local champion.
Yesterday, I made a post on Facebook stressing the fact that it is Beyoncé featuring Shatta Wale and not Shatta Wale featuring Beyoncé. Yes. If it's Shatta Wale featuring Beyoncé, it means that you made a move, probably paid to have Beyoncé on the song.
Yes.
But this is Beyoncé featuring you.
Yes.
They made the move.
Yeah,
how did they come about?
Well, it was just a call, to my team here in Ghana, and they decided to, speak to, an agent in the U.S. So we actually gave them, my link in the U.S. Which they used before they got to us. So they actually knew that was my agent. So after, the work started, they sent us, contracts to sign before we start everything, and I think it went smooth.
Wow. How many days did you spend on the song?
3 days.
3 days on the song?
Yeah.
And you recorded from here, from your studio?
From my studio, yeah. So we're actually having stress, recording, because I sent to them, we had to, because I was using Cubase and they were using Pro Tools, I think it was getting like, a little bit difficult for them to get the vocals on their track. So I had to, get my engineer from the States, Chameleon,
to work on it for you.
Yeah, to work on it for me.
But how easy was it getting your lyrics? Now you're talking about Beyoncé, America. She's not a reggae dancehall artist.
No.
She doesn't follow the kind of music we do. But all of a sudden, she wants you on her song. How were you able to get exactly how she would want it? Did they give you discussions on what you should do and how you should do it? Did they direct you in any way?
Well, first I'll say, they gave me the title and the lyrics of the song. Of what she sang, and basically, as they gave it to me, as a musician, I didn't want to, do something just like that with, an artist like that. So I listened to the beat carefully, and me, that is how I am. When you listen to most of my songs, I don't sound the same.
Was it a beat you are used to?
Yes, because it has this, tempo that Africans, love. It has this, drum pattern that we also love here. So I actually listened to what she was saying, the message she was trying to send across, and I created something according to the beat and according to the lyrics. And, it was all prayers, because I was praying that, you know, she understands.
She accepts it. She understands it.
Yeah.
So that period of waiting for feedback from them, was it characterized with prayers?
Yes, with prayers, you know, and, you know, I wasn't sleeping too. I was just waiting for a feedback because I didn't want to hear that maybe she said she doesn't like it.
How would you feel if she had said she doesn't like it?
Like, I'll cry the whole year, you know, like, I'll feel very bad, you know, like, I'll be disappointed. Like, I wouldn't believe that God brought me to be a musician, you know, so, but as I sent it, I believe that and that is how I listen to beats and record. So I told myself, I believe what I've done, you know, was right. And with the help of my team too, you know, they helped me to rearrange the lyrics that I did. And, you know, when they came back telling me they like it, and, you know, she says I should sing a part that she sang already, I was like, whoa, her part. And they were
So
like, yeah.
they liked what you did, and she added extra
Extra to
which
it.
was her part.
Yes.
And she wanted you to use your voice to sing her part.
Sing a part. You know, so I actually sang a part, and it was crazy, man. Like, you know, I felt it was overwhelming. Like, I was like, if she has asked me to do this, you know, through her team, then I think there's a great thing coming ahead.
I see. So would you say this is the start of your international journey?
Well, I've already been on the international market, but it's just that, you know, people don't really see me as such because I don't travel. And I don't travel because if it's not business, why should I travel? Because I'm doing a whole lot of projects here, you know, building, you know, buying properties here and there. So
and everything.
I feel like, you know, I'm there already, but it's just that, you know, from where we are coming from, you know, Africans, we think some way that when you don't travel, it means you are not working, you know, but you can be in your home. In America,
still be working.
Yeah, in America, people be in their homes on their laptops and they're still making the billions of dollars, the millions of dollars. So I believe that, you know, is a
But do you follow her works?
I really love Beyoncé. I love Jay-Z.
You've been a great fan.
Yeah, of them. You know, like I always listen to them. You know, play their songs. You know, some of the songs that I've played like way back. You know, and Beyoncé has been one female artist that I admire so much.
Wow. So you haven't met her yet, obviously. Should you meet her, how is that one also going to be like in terms of conversations you're going to have with her and the feeling and all?
Well, I'm just going to be myself. Tell her, you know, God bless her so much for, you know, giving me this opportunity. Because it's a great opportunity, though. You know, we don't have to hide it from anywhere. And she's been directed by God to work with me. And I believe there's one great, you know feeling. So I'll just, you know, tell her what I have to tell her. Just be real to myself.
Being real to yourself. How many verses do you have on the song?
Oh, it's just a verse and a hook I did for her. So.
Okay, a verse and a hook you did for her. And now when the news broke out, there's been a lot of positive vibe around it. I don't know if you've been on social media to see all the positive
I'm always
vibe.
on social media.
Yeah, social. You live on social media for that matter.
Media,
What do you think about the positive vibe you're getting from people who follow your works?
Well, I think it's great. You know, I think the people who really believed in me from day one, and shout out to Really Roy, you know, may his soul rest in perfect peace. You know, he was the only one that I only heard on radio saying, Shatta is a king, Shatta is a superstar, he's an international product, you know, we need to push him where he needs to get to, and, you know, the man is dead and gone. But yeah, wherever he is right now, I believe his angels around him will be smiling, his spirit will be happy, and, you know, he'll be slapping some people in their dreams very soon.
You are one of the main Ghanaian artists on that album. Which other Ghanaian artists would you have loved to see on the same, you know, album? With
My
Beyoncé?
brother, Stoneboy, of course. I don't need anybody again because he's understood me now. Stoneboy is like, you know, somebody that I'm working hand in hand with now, you know, because.
So truly, the beef has been squashed for real.
But we can create beef. But this time when we'll create our beef, we'll make it business and let it look nice.
So there's a hint of an incoming beef, possibly.
Possibly it can come because he understands me now. You understand me? And so we can, it's business. And that is what people need to understand. But when I see people taking feelings attached to this business, I see like, no, you can't do this. You know, that's foul.
That's foul.
So
he's genuinely happy for you.
Very, very happy.
Samini tweeted.
Samini is also happy about
it.
You know, because I met him a couple of times. You know, we had, you know, some vibes, and you know, Samini is cool with it. He's also understanding, you know,
what's happening.
Yeah,
now.
What we did in the past and what is.
Now he also has a fair understanding.
Yeah. You know.
Sarkodie also tweeted.
In there, I know the rate actually.
You don't rate Sarkodie?
No.
But he's one of. He used to be your friend, though.
No, nobody was my friend in the industry. We all met in one classroom.
Not even Sark. Is that why you didn't retweet his tweet?
I don't even need to retweet it because I know this is somebody who can come and be bragging, and you know, Ghanaians will see like, yes, Ghanaians should take him like that. I don't care. You know what I mean? We are all living in a world where somebody feels he's always right to do something. But let's just keep it like that. He feels he can advise a man like Shatta Wale who was there, bandana, before you Sarkodie he came out. You keep it on that road like that because it means you don't respect. You understand me? If you respect an artist like me, who you used to call and tell me you want me to produce you, you are getting tired of the industry, and I'll meet you one day with Bulldog at conference center, and all you say, Shatta and Kofu, there's own name. You want to advise me that day, 2013, when I was about to perform. I was like, Sarkodie, how does he think he is? And you repeated that thing again in 2019 or 2018 or something.
In a song
that you still want to advise me. It means you're very, very blind. He needs an optical person to check his eyes.
But with your position now, with this huge, collaboration, isn't it time for you to draw them closer, even if you feel he's not doing the right thing?
I've tried to bring all of them close. You understand? But you see, they just want to, portray that, I'm a good boy type, Shatta Wale, yeah, the guy who was naked, the guy who swam in his pool and, he was naked, the guy who they gave him the blowjob, the guy who fought Shatta House, the guy who went to sales, the guy who
left his woman,
the guy who they say is this, the guy who, but that's the same guy Beyoncé chose. So that's what they need to think about.
So it's a miracle.
They don't believe in God. This is my miracle from God. This is my revelation from God. And any man that has not accepted me from day one shouldn't say they want to accept me now.
No new friends? Is that what you're going to be doing now?
Yes, because you see, when it gets to judgment day and you get to heaven, you can't change your mind again because you've already chosen your path already. So when you go to hell, accept it. You are in hell.
For real.
Yeah,
Now, this is a very sensitive question, but it's very important that I ask you. Bulldog has been with you before. You worked to a point. He went off his back. What is the plan now moving forward with you, the Bulldog, Chris Connie, union? How is it going to be? Looking at the international market and all.
Well, first place, Bulldog is not back now.
Okay.
When I got signed to Xylophone, he was the one taking care of my stuff. So we started working when I entered Xylophone. So Bulldog is still working with me as my manager, because Xylophone has been a label that I've really trusted and I've really believed in. And, I still believe in, even though I signed a 1-year contract with them, but Namwan is also my, blood. I can't leave him, wherever I am. I need to also, give him that shout out. So this is a journey for Xylophone. That dream, that Nam mission, that Ghana shall prosper. This is where it starts from. So I believe people.
Maybe I can even say Bulldog brought the Beyoncé lack.
Yes. No. What you're saying, I told him this morning.
You told him this morning.
Because Bulldog and me has this connection of getting things done. You understand me? And Chris Connie too is an intellectual. So just imagine two gangsters.
The gangsters and then the
intellectual. Chris will polish the English and we just.
Is there a promise for a video shoot, a tour, interviews with her? Are you going to be doing stuff with her now that this song is out? It's going to be out on the 19th.
Yeah. So white people work in their directions that people would really see and appreciate. So things of that nature are going to come on. We are going to work on it. Chris was telling me they are arranging and see if they can give us dates of the video premieres where we can go to. She's going to go on tour with this whole movie. It's going to this is an album that is going to go to Grammy. You understand me? And is it Grammy?
So I can say you are an incoming Grammy nominee.
I'm a winner. Don't say a nominee. Me, I'm a winner.
A Grammy.
If I even walk with Beyoncé and hold the water,
you will do it.
And I'll do it to get to Grammy. For her to go and take that one and say, should I to the world like you? I'm there.
Prophesy on this show for me. You have Beyoncé in your bag now. Who's next?
Most of the American artists.
Such as?
Oh man, you'll be surprised. Maybe I start working with maybe somebody like Rihanna. Maybe I go for maybe Cardi B. Maybe because what I say in my life, that is what I get.
So Rihanna, Cardi B,
Nicki Minaj, all those people can come across.
How about Jigga himself?
DJ Khaled. Jigga is my guy. Jigga will come when the time has to come. Because if the wife is there, so, or tell me something, you see that like blue. This is my guy. You will be there and I will go and say, Jigga, speak to this like big guy.
What is this love for green nowadays? I see you in green mostly.
Yeah, green is money. Green is money. And I want to teach people, how to call money. Sometimes when I get money, I smell it for me to get more. So I want to tell people that, the color green, is one powerful color that I think we all should, pay attention to, because anytime you have a green, combination and you want to you do it well for it to look nice. And this is neon. That's the color.
Neon. Right.
So
So, are you going to continue with the buffalo, beef, or now that Beyonce is in the picture, buffalo can rest or go to the bush?
you know that sometimes when you go to war small, you have to go and relax and wait for another week and go to the war. So the war is still on.
So the beef is still on. The war is still on.
The beef I'm cooking for him, he will eat. He now will come and apologize that I can't do this again.
So you are still on with buffalo.
Oh yes, of course. It's part of the game. You understand me? That's what I'm saying. Entertainment is broad. You understand? I can't just watch one side and say this is the path I want to take. There's money to be made in Africa. There's money to be made in America. And that's all I'm thinking about. If I can get Beyonce, doing stuff with her, and I can come back to Africa and go and mash up one side too and take money. Why not? It's no, how do you call it, giddy thing. It's just, we trying to make money for ourselves. And Buffalo feels is strong. I feel I'm strong. So let's do it. I think right now he has to see that as Beyonce is by my side, I want to see who we're going to call. If we're going to call Michael Jackson, I'll send him back with Michael Jackson.
With Michael Jackson.
You go and sleep beside him.
Have your social media platforms skyrocketed in terms of numbers?
I swear, my Twitter, it's surprising. Like I'm getting like 50-something thousand likes. The love emojis and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, my Instagram, like I've not seen some before.
You've not seen some before.
Yesterday, I saw myself at number 8 world chart.
World chart. Started from 10, dropped to 8, and kept dropping
to 13
down.
years. So I was like, does this happen to like a normal person? No. I think God has created me special, and I want people to really respect that, because what I'm seeing in my life since yesterday. Yesterday I was with Bulldog. I told him, Bulldog, it's been 3 hours now on Twitter, number 1. Then I checked Nigeria, number 7. I checked some other countries, number 3. Bulldog, why we asked this? I don't know what is happening.
What exactly did you do right?
I think I've been myself from day one. It's just that where I come from, people don't understand me. Imagine I was somebody like, who would I compare in America? Like, like maybe I was someone like Migos. People will always tell me, we're on cocaine. But you see, people say things about me that I don't do. And I always tell myself, prove them wrong. That's why I have this tattoo here. I did this tattoo in London just to tell the world that, anything you say about me, I accept it, I understand it. But you see, one day, I'm going to prove you guys wrong. And I'll just make you understand that there is a living God, somebody who is working for us all, but because you've not accepted him as your,
Lord and personal
Savior, he's not going to do the things you want. I guess the Buddha was telling somebody that we have faith, but some people don't have faith. Their faith is in a milk thing. Some of us, our faith is in submarines, like, jumbo jets, heavy machines that you can't move, just move like that, So I believe when they say faith move mountains, this is one of the examples that, I can do.
It's your faith.
Yes, I think that is what, I believed in something, and that is God. And, I believe I'm being myself. When you ask Buddha, if I don't like something, I like it. Recently, I was pissed with my brother, really. The way he was looking at my face.
Oh, like, for real?
Oh, no. But no, when you do something that is not right, I'll tell you. Mama. Yeah, and Bulldog knows that.
Like you were like 30% pissed with me this morning.
Yes. That one day, it will come naturally. So basically.
But we still vibes.
Yeah, no.
We still
vibes in my life,
For life is for life.
You guys have been promoting me from day one.
Yeah, and it's happening for real.
Yeah.
Now, this is Beyonce we're talking about, and Shatta Beyonce. Now, if you look at the number of Nigerians that are on the same album, and you stand out, what do you think amounted to the fact that you were the only person she did a single song with, and the others, she put all of them together?
You see that one? That's a question for us all to ask God, that how did she do that, because I can't say, she saw me as the best, or as, my nice voice, or I tell people that music is not about voice, music is not about how you behave, music is not about how you dress, but music is when you believe it's spiritual. You understand me? God loves music, and when God listens to your song and sees that this is a good song, he can say, let me send it to the people.
And it will go to the people.
And to go to the people. So I would say all the artists on the album are great artists, but for her to do that song with me, I think it's up to God, you know, or up to me for me to meet her and ask her why she did that with me.
Is your charges going to increase now?
Oh, very much. Now it has even increased.
What do you take now?
Oh,
basically,
me, if somebody wants to, but Ghana they can pay. That's why. So when I'm doing business, because even if I call them, when Bulldog call 5 billion, somebody they shout say, hey, what is 5 billion? But they will go and call a Nigerian artist and they'll call the person a foreigner. And they'll pay
that big money. And that is the problem we still have as an industry.
Yes, you know, like we need to cherish this thing. Like we need to go, you understand me? If I'm saying 5 billion, I'm not just saying 5 billion because I want to take 5 billion, but sometimes people should know that this is our work. This is what I eat from. You know, so if you want the best for your shows, for your programs, pay good. You understand me? If you don't have the 5 billion, and if you don't have the 5 billion, you know, let's bargain. You understand me? Maybe I'll pay small and 1 month time I'll pay the rest, or I'll give you my house, you know, so you come and perform.
Do you believe in branding? Finally,
branding is always important, but branding is not how we see it here in Ghana. You know, sometimes we think branding is about wearing dress and looking some way and cutting your hair. Have you seen Jay-Z with Beyoncé? You see the way he's done his hair? On branding at home, he feels that's how he wants to be like. But if it was in Ghana, they say, but people are respecting Jay-Z because you can't even go and talk about his hair.
Yeah.
It's just that he's wearing a suit. But Jay-Z likes to wear his normal t-shirt, no chains.
Gray,
plain
color.
Yeah, you understand me? Just because he feels he's being himself. But here we believe branding is a song called Seiska or boutique. So Uncle Seiska. Me, I like wearing watches and chains, like from long. Those days I was wearing normal rubber thing, but now when I get money, I feel like, no, let me just get some diamonds on my neck.
So now diamonds.
Yeah, like, you know, just look, be yourself, me and myself. I'm not trying to be like anybody. I'm always trying to be like myself because I feel like I love this. This is what I love to do. So people should watch that side and stop thinking about, because Kobolo, one love.
Yeah.
He's always himself. He wants to tie cloth, living. But maybe the guy is good. But Ghana is not paying attention. Whether you're with Jimmy or Bodam Kakra, but don't see him like that. He's a great artist. People should watch things like that and stop thinking about the dressing. The guy needs to look good. Let's leave the girls.
But isn't that bringing money to them?
Which
looking good artist?
I'm talking about Jay-Z right now. Did you see Jay-Z? He's $1 billion rich.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
But he's being himself. There's a way you can look good, and that is your culture. Yeah, and there's a way you can look, and people will know that, no, this guy is being real. You get what I'm saying? Artists should stop watching that side of life, that branding is about dressing. I mean, that's what I was saying. Because in Ghana, that's what most of the artists think about. The branding is about dressing. I mean, when I knock myself and I say, oh, no, I'm good. This is Shatta Wale.
And you're good.
I'm good. I get what I'm saying? Because what I would deliver to the people is what is more important. Some artists dress and they dress and go on stage and they don't can't sing nonsense. So they find wait, back. Yeah, because wash your water and water and but no, be yourself and come on stage, come and entertain. I'm the only artist who jumps on stage and want to dirty myself. None of Ghana artists can do that. How many artists have you seen come on stage and they want to dirty themselves? Apart from my nigga Patapa. He even learned that himself. Shut up, that's it.
Right. Your fans have decided, I've spoken to a couple of them, especially their leaders, and what they've decided to do is to make sure you trend on every media platform to make Beyoncé focus on just you, aside all the other artists. Is there something you tell them, is this something you meet with them and tell them this is the line we have to go, let's all go? Or they are smart enough to decide certain things on their own?
You see, my fans have noticed one thing about me, that I don't want to leave them behind, So, like, I have group chats with them, like, like all my fan bases are on my WhatsApp, and I am the only artist that is closer to, like, his fans, like, more than anybody in Ghana here. I talk to my fans, like, I communicate with them constantly. So, anything they do, they know I like it.
Okay.
You understand me? I've told them about the positive effects that we need to have on people, that we should portray, that people will know that, oh, Shatta fans are not like how people think they are. I have intellectuals, I have people who are bankers, I have like lawyers, military men, politicians and everybody. Like, so there are people who have studied what I like right now. Sometimes I can be sleeping and somebody will call me, hey, you are trending on Twitter. Ewuku has been calling me, sometimes he tell me, Charlie, the way your fans they make the trend, if I go and see maybe some trend, I say, hey, how did they do this? You understand me? So these are people that I don't leave them behind, I speak to them like, I tell them that when I'm not on stage, I'm like their brother. We should communicate. Sometimes I help them, I do things for them, they have to do donations, I have to support them. And or now we've decided that we all are even going to pay dues from all the fund bases so that we can keep money in our coffers. If we want to organize a show, Shatta Movement will organize it themselves. If we want to go donate something, we have a little money in our coffers that we can
use that money to
when
do
somebody is
donation.
sick, we can go support. Somebody gives birth, we can go support. You know, those things. And it's becoming a great family.
Shatta, thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
your time on Vibes in 5. I mean, you've had a long morning. You know, I
Vibes in
appreciate it.
5.
Yes, Shatta Wale talking about his collaboration with Beyoncé, world's Beyoncé. That's what I'm talking about, Queen B. Charlie, who else you go collaborate with? If like open and finish or the name Arnold Mensah, you can always call me, bro, you see me?